Hi again, moms and dads. Today, Parental Alienation Survival Coach wants to talk to you again about what's happening in the mind of your child. This will be the second video in that series, and today we're going to talk about splitting. Do you know what splitting is? Splitting is a trait that is displayed by people who also display narcissistic and borderline disorder traits. So it's actually one of the traits of those two disorders. There are many, but splitting is their way of seeing the world. So let's talk about the child's other parent who is severely alienating the child from you. I'm talking about complete access blocking. I'm talking about your child having been pretty much brainwashed to no longer want any part of you or any part of your family. And it's nightmarish, and it's very difficult to accept, and it's extremely painful, and it's completely not normal. As Dr. Childress and all of the experts will tell you, it's only normal for a child to love and want a parent. It is not normal for a child to reject a parent. So assuming you have not committed severe neglect or abuse against your child, then there is no reason why they would hate you or reject you and your whole family unless they're being psychologically abused by a parent who is not normal. Dr. Jane Major, God rest her soul, when she was alive said, normal people don't do this. Normal people do not withhold their child from another parent. Normal people do not want their child to hate their other parent. So if this is happening to you, it's happening by another parent, and it's not normal. And as Childress says, the parent has enjoined your child in a cross-generational coalition. So he's enjoined the child in a coalition with him or her, and oftentimes with grandparents too, in a coalition or a little battle, a little war against you and your whole family. It's not a war that you want to fight. But anyway, talking about splitting. So these people who will do such a thing like that, they often see the world and are transmitting this to the children. They're teaching this to the children. They see the people in the world as either bad or good. And the good people are the ones that agree with your unhealthy ex-partner. Those are the good people, the ones who align with all of the thoughts and feelings of the other parent. And if you don't fall into that category, you're bad. You're all bad. You're all wrong. You're all evil. And you are not worthy of love. So you have been split into the bad category. And that's the only way that your ex, and if you look back at times that you were together with them, you probably can see it. They have split people into bad or good. They don't realize, and they don't teach your children, that everybody has a little bit of both in them. You know, hopefully we all have more good than bad, but we're all sinners, and we all have weaknesses, and we all make mistakes, right? Well, with splitting, they think that they are good and everyone else is bad, and they teach your children that. And so your children is starting to see the world, and they're starting to see you as either all bad or all good. And because there being so many lies told to them by the unhealthy other parent, lies about you, they'll say you're abusive, they'll say that you're a drug addict, they'll say that you are a criminal, they'll say you deserve to be punished. They will tell them as many lies as they can to get them to believe that you're bad, you're wrong, you're not worthy of love. That's what splitting is. They're removing the ability in your child's mind to see you as a flawed human with mostly good tendencies, but some bad. So that, is not the way your child authentically feels. These ill parents do not allow your children to feel their authentic feelings. Any expressions of love, desire, or yearning for you are either punished, ignored, or sadly made fun of and shamed. A lot of little boys are told that they're running to mama like a mama's boy, or they're being mommy coddled, It works with fathers too. It works, as we know, parental alienation works across both generations, both genders. It is not a custody issue, although it seems like one, because if these ill parents are good at what they do and have any influence or access to your child, they can cause alienation to occur, even if you still do see your child. So it's really not about custody, though it often manifests itself in a custody battle. So inside the mind of your child, they're just trying to stay alive. They're trying to not be punished. They're trying to not be made fun of and be shamed. So they're just trying their best to survive in a crazy world where they're being psychologically abused. And as Dr. Childress says, they need to be removed immediately. They need to be immediately removed from the abusive situation, placed out of the influence of the abusive parent for a time until they can be, retrained, I guess, re-educated on how to love both parents. And that's what we all want. We want our children to be able to love and be loved by both parents. So I'm going to say something that might sound a little crazy, but don't take it personally. Your child doesn't really hate you. They're just trying to survive. So what's going on in their mind is they've been taught that they have to sometimes pretend, and sometimes they actually do adopt those feelings to reject you. But it's not normal. And deep down inside, they once had a loving bond with you, as you know, and it's the other parent who's trying to destroy it. And they use their splitting trait and transmit that onto the children. So that's what splitting is. So splitting is one of the traits and one of the things that your children are learning. I hope that helps you to understand the mind of your child. Hang in there, moms and dads. We will get through this. We all need each other. Stay strong.